Welcome back, everyone, to Hall of Fame Silver Lanes. We are here for the last Contenders round, and it's going to be round 7 of our double elimination finals here of the NEBA Masters. And this match is going to be between Randall Dunbar and Andrew Hall. Andrew surviving an incredible match against Rob Green, where Green missed a spare in the 10th, unfortunately, to allow Andrew to go 9 spare strike to win by 1. So he sneaks his way in. And Dunbar, coming off the winner's bracket, was defeated by Amanda Broge. And Amanda is our number 1 seed, and the winner of this match will face Amanda on lanes 35 and 6 for the title, and they will have to defeat her twice to win the title. So here we are in the Contenders bracket. So it's Hall against Randall Dunbar. Again, Bruce Hall with you here at Hall of Fame Silver Lanes in East Hartford. Joined by my color man and lane play master and ball driller to the stars, Chris Forey. Hey, Chris.
Good evening, Bruce, and everybody out there.
Thank you so much for all of your great insights. And once again, former NEBA Secretary Treasurer before Becky, which was a long time ago, and NEBA Hall of Famer, Brian Bogosian. Hey, Brian.
Hi, Bruce. Thank you for having me in the booth again.
Thanks for coming back, my friend, and great to have your guys' insights in this match. What do we think about this pair? What do we think about this matchup? What are you guys thinking?
37-30 is one of the more tricky pairs. 37-40. They usually hook a lot more in the middle, and we just saw that there.
Sure did.
And they have a lot more wiggle to the right. So, I mean, Randall started out with a strike, but is that what you usually say? I know Brian's. Usually this pair, those two pairs there are usually a little more touchy compared to the rest of them.
39 and 40 used to have that reputation. No one wanted that pair for a while.
Yeah. 33, so like the title match pairs, 33, 34, 35, 36 are better, but that 37, 30, 39, 40 are...
What makes them so strange? They just...
I think it's just topography thing. Like I said, you just have the lane's got to be concaved in
right
a
in front of the desk. Just a lot of lineage over the years.
Sure, makes sense.
Yep.
Probably bowled on like 39 only forever, and then
exactly.
Right. They didn't give out 40, so they give out the odd lane, right? That makes sense.
It's just always 39, 40 was like you hit that 40, your ball never hooks on. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
I was happy when I didn't draw it yesterday, but today I couldn't escape it. I got it.
and it bared its teeth, no doubt. Once again, guys, the pattern is 1.67 to 1, 40 feet. 32.3 mils. Very, very difficult conditions here at the Masters. We had very low scores in the qualifying. It was minus 69 to make the finals. A good shot there by Randall, and minus 87 to get a check. So pretty impressive. And to Forey's point, anybody who was 120 under or less, or even 130 under or less, the last game still had a chance to get a check.
It was half the field. Half the field had a chance.
The field still wanted to stay focused and have a chance here. So here's Becky bringing in the championship trophy. Little does she know we're 2 or 3 games away still from that. So Randall Dunbar finds a way to start with a double. And here he is on 37 trying to go front 3 against Andrew Hall. He was just defeated by Amanda Broge, and if he wins this match, he'll face her again. And
there's the wiggle to the right.
Gets the wiggle right.
Called that one.
2-8-10. No, thank you. It was a 2-4-10.
2-4-10.
We're up on 37 and 8. You might see the Mevo has had quite a trip these days. We've had it all the way down to 27 and 8.
It's been making its
all
rounds.
the way up to 30, 39, and 37 and 8. So this may be the broadest range of lanes we've actually tried to cover with the Mevo as we've gone. So things have been fine. So luckily we have cords, and we have cables, and we have people, and we have lots of exposed wires that people aren't sitting on, which we're very happy about.
We have a great concourse, which is nice. So we don't have
nice
poles and seats to go around and ball racks.
If you've ever been here, it's wide open, and it's a very nice setup here. And a great internet connection. Just we plug right in.
Thank you, Roger Baral of Bloomfield Electric.
Good stuff, yeah. Oh, did he do that? Did he?
They did it when Tony went. So when Tony was here, my request was, how do we get internet so we don't have this problem anymore?
Yeah. That was the way to do it. And Andrew Hall slaps the 10 on the right lane, and guess what? Takes a 4-pin lead.
Yeah, the left lane, like I said, the left lane is the trickiest of the two, because you have like I said, the lane's like concaved in. I would guess like a topography thing where your ball just peels in the middle, and then you get going the other way, and your ball goes up. You know, it's like up the hill the other side. So let's see what happens.
Guys, we have some great tournaments coming up. Next up is on September 17th and 18th at Auburn is the Vincent Hall Memorial.
That one's wider than the other one.
Gets
Great
back,
shot.
dead flush. Beautiful shot there by Andrew. You got that one to turn up off the edge.
That was a great shot. I think that's where urethane will blend out that possibly a little bit, you know, by picking up earlier.
And that tournament in Auburn is in honor of Andrew's grandfather, Vincent Hall, and my dad. And we'll be adding $6,000 to that prize fund. That'll be a lot of fun there. Once again, if you can bowl a NEBA singles event, you're eligible. It's over, under, doubles. Other than that, bowl with anyone you want. Any number of titles is completely legal for this one event.
Pretty good.
Good shot there by Randall, not to be outdone, and flushes the pocket. Guys, after that, we're off to East Providence for the KR Strike Force event, and that's going to be our first survivor round of the Paul Forey Memorial. Everyone qualifying, of which we have our complete rounded field of 64, correct?
We believe.
We have it.
I'm about 99% sure these are the final 8.
And if you're 99% sure, I'm 100% sure. So all 64 of those players really want to sign up for the 9 a.m. squad October 2nd at East Providence.
They're already
signed up.
You automatically get signed up.
Okay, but
I think they're going to send a confirmation out to make sure you're showing up.
So you really want to show up and bowl that squad, and the top 48 of those will advance to the next round.
Great shot by Randall.
Comes right back with another double. That's 2 doubles by Randall to keep himself right up with Andrew. And that is, of course, a singles event, KR Strike Force. After that, guys, we have 3 events in Manchester, New Hampshire. Jeff Barden adding $1,500 to each, a senior and women's event on October 22nd. And then on the 22nd and 23rd, we have singles. That's the second round of the Paul Forey Memorial. 48 bowlers will bowl for 32 spots on once again the 9 a.m. squad on the 23rd of October. So you want to get up there, and Jeff Barden adding $2,000 to that prize fund. Oh. And Andrew looking to carry the 4-pin, doesn't quite get it. After
he
that,
got all of that one. It looked like he had
a handful, right?
He got a bit of that baby. Yeah, he's ripping up through it. So, guys, after that, DJ's Pro Shops sponsoring the non-champs event at Auburn Lanes. And once again, we learned today that Brian Bogosian was the person responsible for the introduction of the non-champs and champions in TOC for NEBA. So thanks so much for that. And
he flagged it.
4-pin. He went by it on the left. Wow, very surprising. I don't know if that ball hooked or he just pulled it or what happened there. And, of course, the TOC is sponsored by Storm Rotogrip and 900 Global. Thank you so much for that, guys. We wrap up the year on December 10th and 11th with a senior event at Norwich, and that's sponsored by Better Bowling Concepts. John Kirker, who was, by the way, the #1 seed on the PBA 50 show last week in Jackson, Michigan. What an amazing performance there by John. Second year in a row, he was in the title match against Ron Moore, and second year in a row, Ron Moore beat him, so maybe third time's the charm. And Andrew got that left
not
and
bad.
Walks away with the Brooklyn, or Cali, as we've been calling it.
In Kirker's case, not bad to lose to a Hall of Famer.
Massive Hall of Famer.
Massive Hall of Famer. That guy is
I
incredible.
asked him, I said he's estimated he's done no less than 3 million sit-ups.
Yeah, he's got like the push-up and sit-up record or something.
Yeah,
too.
he does every morning.
Ron Moore.
Every day, yeah, Ron Moore. So.
He does the Herschel
He had
Walker.
a count on it. I went to his tournament. It was like 1.4 million sit-ups or something. He counts them.
Yeah, he counts them every day, and he just does math.
So do I. Can you tell?
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. Division
Great
by zero.
shot by Randall.
Division by 0 is not allowed.
I think he was doing like a couple hundred a day. I can't remember what he said.
Yeah, that's about what it is. So and Randall with a triple there.
That takes dedication.
So let's see. Randall now with 115 takes a 20-pin lead over Hall, or a 19-pin lead over Hall by virtue of that missed 4-pin. And he's looking like he's in the pocket. So let's see how Randall comes back in the 7th frame. And then, of course, the last Paul Forey Memorial is December 11th. That will be, again, the 9 a.m. squad. 32 survivors will bowl for 20 spots, with 2,000 on top, Chris, and 160 for 20th place. So thank you so much for that prize fund. That's left. way left, even further than the Cali range. And that'll be a 5-pin, everyone raising their hand looking for the free drink.
Anything's
And
possible
Chris,
on this one.
And Chris, we haven't said it enough. Thank you so much for that sponsorship in honor of your dad.
Thank you.
I know it's just a very special thing. And you quote him all the time of the great insights that he's given you. Use your hand and make different patterns and releases and things like that. So
yes,
it's really a great honor.
I wouldn't be, as I like to tell a lot of people, I wouldn't be here. Particularly, I wouldn't be in Connecticut if it wasn't for him. He sent me here, but I wouldn't be doing bowling or any of this if it wasn't for my father's, pushing us and making us do it. So thankful for everything the opportunities he gave me and now has passed on to my son, So it's a trickle-down effect, so very honored to try and a lot of guys, Litch, I know you got some things to read, but Litch and Viley and a lot of these younger guys that bowled JBTs when I bowled, and my father was a tournament director there. They know the stuff he did. So just a way of trying to honor his memory and legacy in bowling.
Big shot for Hall, and he gets it.
Take advantage of the Brooklyn.
To get within 8. Makes up for that 4-pin. There he goes. So, yeah, I can't thank you enough for all, and not just that, but the sponsorship out of Nutmeg and all the great people you serve, and the balls you drill for me. I called you and shipped me a case of balls and saved my butt out there and here and other things like that. So thank you so much, Chris, for everything you do.
Yes, Chris. Everything the last 20 years what you've done for NEBA. It's outstanding.
Yeah. Thank you.
I also want to thank NEBA President Chris Viali, who really kind of rounds up all of our sponsors and personally adds it from Cambridge 3,500 to the Cambridge credit. And then NEBA matches that.
Oh, he cut that one short.
Go left. Oh, big 4.
Cut
Through
it short.
the middle. Cut
and
that
again,
one
that's
short.
a lane that just hooks in the middle. You don't get away with it on that lane.
Make that mistake, and silence from the crowd, and that's going to put him in a big hole here against Randall Dunbar.
Get the wood. Wood's big here right now.
LaRue Marlowe at Many Styles of Bowling. Jeff Dawson, East Coast Sports Investors. We had Jeff on doing odds on one of our
Cranston 2 years ago. Yep.
Strike FX Pro Shops, of course. We had the 4 balls for the golf tournament, and thanks so much for that, supplying those balls, guys. And I was supposed to bring them yesterday and forgot, of course. Brought them today. John Van Hees, Alex Aguiar. Bull Winkles Pro Shop, Rich Reynolds. Thanks so much for all that. Kenny Keegan at Logo and Fusion. Vinny Grazan at Ace Mitchell. Green Mountain Open. It was fun going up to Rutland. Bowling on titanium there. That will be one of the patterns for the Vincent Hall.
I think they'll play a little differently at Auburn.
Very differently. Oh, yeah. It'll be one lane surface front to back. So
great shot.
Randall,
ring 10.
Ring 10.
I love that kid's game.
And let's see. What do we have? 50-73. It's a 25-pin lead now for Randall with only 2 frames left. So Andrew 2-0 available.
Randall's got 2-teen on the
Randall's
pace.
got 2-teen on the pace. So Andrew will definitely need some help from a very tough Randall Dunbar. And Randall just needs 2 marks to lock it up and go back and have a rematch against Amanda Broge.
How many games
Thanks to Dexter at Paul Sylvia. Savage Arms had a great event at Chicopee. Savage Arms Open. Chris Sand over at Turbo Grips. Grog Monster Sports. Sponsored our doubles at Cranston.
Greg
GMS Decorative Concrete. That's right. This Greg Flaman's, he's working up some data and working some sports book stuff. Yep. And big
good.
shot there and rips the rack, does Randall. And now Hall needs to go sheet just to make Randall mark in the 10th. And of course the Callahan, can't forget the Callahan family, had a great event down there. And then we just got done at Yankee Lanes at the end of July, early August. Had a fantastic time there. And then of course yesterday was the Chicago Sam's senior event and a women's event sponsored by, as usual, bowlingseriously.com and Joanne Herman. So
that's got a chance.
Must strike and does.
Good shot.
So thank you so much to all our sponsors. Brian, we're up to over $60,000 in cash and equivalent merchandises. Cash and prizes, yes, like the game show. for NEBA sponsorship, and it's just amazing the job.
That's a crazy number.
That's the part I was saying. I think sometimes we take for granted. We've gotten so used to this. Probably in the last like 5-6 years, we've been in that 40,000. When Brunswick gave us tons of balls. So thank you to them also over the years. And
sure.
You think about all the money that we have. That's what I was telling Andrew. I said the young guys come in. I said I think we get used to like this is how it's supposed to be, and we forget that we didn't have that. That's a lot better.
He ripped through that one.
Big shot.
Gets the 10 to fall.
Choppy.
So there's going to put
now this
him
is big.
in the 190s. Now if he gets this one, he forces Randall to mark, and a mark is not a given on this pattern, guys. We know that. Andrew, I know, still kicking himself over that 4-pin. But if he can get this one here, he can at least say he did all he could. He gave that one a rip, and he got it out to the right. Up and over,
That's better.
out to the right.
Awesome
Rips
shot.
The rack, destroys the rack.
10 straight back.
Huge shot by Andrew Hall. Now the count is almost irrelevant, right, guys? Yes, 78.
Well, if he gets 9, so 9 outs, 92, 201. So yeah, count doesn't matter.
Yeah, he just needs like
keep
7,
it on the lane. Well, he needs 4
6
pins.
or 7.
He needs 4 pins here.
Just enough to
4 to
make Randall mark.
Yep. Because Randall with an open can get to 202.
Right.
Sorry, 201. So that's enough.
That will be enough. And great finish there by Andrew. Did all he could, and now it's up to Randall Dunbar, needing any mark to advance. And what's he done on this lane, guys? He just left that 9-pin.
Yeah, he's been in the pocket every shot on. He left a 10-pin. Left a 10-pin last frame.
Yeah, his only miss was the left lane where he left it.
Yep, where he went through the face.
Wasting no time, goes right up, gets it to the right.
Oh, the mixer, the Farkle.
And gets the bouncing Farkle.
Yeah. I was trying to think what to call that one.
I don't know. All names are appropriate, and that's going to do it for Randall Dunbar, punching his ticket into the final, looking for some payback against Amanda Broge.
He will have to beat her twice.
Kicked him into the contenders bracket. He will, as you say, have to win twice to win this title. So, all right. So we'll watch him throw this final shot, guys. We're going to sign off, and we'll come back and have an amazing final for you. Amanda Broge against Randall Dunbar. Amanda can win the title with a single win, and if Randall wants the title, he's got to win twice. So, guys, we will be right back with you, and come back with us in a few minutes.